You're exhausted. You're taking off all of the tasks. You're showing up consistently, but still something feels off. It's like the effort does not match the result. Maybe you're thinking, Micah, I just need to continue to push. It's the only way. Or maybe you have the subconscious belief that if you don't continue to have the foot on the pedal, that you're going to fall behind. Maybe you're sitting here watching this video being like, listen, Micah, human design sounds great, but can you please help me to understand how to actually apply it so I can see an effect in my life? And that's exactly what I'm going to do. By the end of this video, you're going to understand how you can create flow in your life, how you can start doing less and achieving more. By the end of this video, you're going to understand how you are in charge of creating flow in your life, how you can utilize these next steps to create sustainable success, and how to show up energized and still see real, tangible results. You will finally understand how the old ways of working never fit. If you're new here, my name is Micah Gabriela, and I'm a human design reader, a deconditioning expert, and the founder of the Transformational Human Design Certification. And I have supported thousands of clients to remove resistance, find flow, and start implementing strategies that allow them to have long life success, where their life is not only more abundant, but also they're more energized and experiencing more joy in their life. Welcome to the Human Design Portal, your safe space to decondition so that you can align and attract the right people, opportunities, and chances. And if you want to learn more about human design in a very tangible, down-to-earth, and applicable way, subscribe to this channel to continue learning more about yourself and anything that you need on an energetic level. In today's world, where we have this toxic productivity, the hustle mindset, even though at least in the spiritual world is kind of like slowing down, there's really still a lot of that copy-paste advice that just isn't individualized enough. As a 3/5 splenic projector, I really burned out and got so sick trying to fit myself into the system, into a mold that just never worked for me. That was until I learned how to utilize my design, and now I'm going to teach you how you can do the same. Once you put what you're going to learn in this video in practice, you're going to notice that you're going to get yourself out of burnout. You're going to learn to trust your inner compass. You're going to see results way faster with much less stress. And you're going to experience more authenticity and more joy. Here are the 3 most common mistakes you're probably making. The first of all is that you're trying to be consistent instead of trying to be aligned. The second one is that you're probably trying to follow mainstream strategies when they're not at all thinking about your energetic authenticity. And the third sign is that you're probably trying to ignore the red flag that is your not self theme that's actually here to guide you back to your essence and your purpose. So with further ado, let's dig deep. My dearest projector, you already know this. Productivity is not about the amount that you can get done, but the focused presence and the quality of what it is that you present. So because you do not have consistent energy, it is not about constantly doing more and like hustling your way to success. It is actually the opposite. It is once you understand how your energy wants to move, you will realize how you can stop doing less, how you can stop constantly pushing yourself and really honoring your energetic authenticity. And so instead of trying to do it all, it is really about understanding that you have this high capacity of doing a lot in a very short amount of time. You're highly efficient. I would say you're probably the most efficient energy type out there. Shh, don't tell anybody else. And so it is more about really sitting down and finding that 1 hour focus, penetrating aura that you can utilize so that you understand how you can hack your productivity and be able to get so much more done than anybody else in such a short amount of time. And that's exactly what we practice within the Align Plus, which is not so much about knowing that you're a projector, but actually understanding how to live and utilize that energetic authenticity as leverage to stand out and gain success, recognition, and all the things your heart desires as a beautiful aligned projector. As a generator, the thing that you probably hear most is just like, just keep going, just keep going. But if you're an aligned generator, there is just a capacity to which you can force yourself to do shit you just don't want to do. When your cycle says no, you need to learn how to create energetic hygiene so that you stop saying yes to all of these commitments that are actually draining your energy and taking you away from your purpose. So your way to really hack productivity and achieve way more by doing less is learning how to really focus and honor your strategy and really connect to that sense of safety that lives within your sacral being. And once you start clearing out those boundaries and really standing and honoring who you've come to be and the most magnetic way that you can show up, you will see that your results will just like grow incrementally in such a speed that you won't even believe it. Because the coolest thing about the generator aura, it's just so magnetic. It's constantly working. I hate waiting to respond. You are responding constantly to everything you see, everything you smell. And so you have this incredible, powerful, magnetic aura that is constantly pulling opportunities towards you. So you have the opportunity to up-level really quick when you start to learn how to really implement these hygienic boundaries around your energy and stand up for what your sacral is demanding from you. Dear manifesting generator, let's be honest, you've probably always felt too much, too fast, too passionate, too impatient, too all over the place. But actually, if you think about it, that is your superpower. So instead of trying to play small, instead of trying to commit yourself to just one cause, instead of trying not to stand out, it is actually your job to do the opposite. The more you're able to really just stand up for yourself, your desires, what you're into, the more people are going to see the incredible resource and the gift it is to have you in their life. Any business, any family, any friends group is going to be so happy to have this abundant energy that you carry in their life as long as you show up authentically. Because a lot of manifesting generators, you are afraid to be misunderstood. You're afraid that people will judge. But actually, when you own it, you present yourself as the person who can find the solution to anybody's problem because you think differently than anybody else. So really understand that you are meant to show up in this beautiful, authentic, just like intense light because you will inject energy into everybody's life. You might think that it's less efficient because you're constantly trying things out and a bit here and a bit there and a bit here. But actually, because you are the fastest, most independent energy type, it is the way that you move in the most efficient and quick way. So instead of trying to, force yourself to find energy from other parts of yourself that are not your sacral, that are not aligned with your energetic authenticity, to pull through this one thing, this one task, this one whatever that somebody has assigned to you or you have assigned to yourself, you're going to be way more efficient, way quicker, way faster, and less energy absorbent, less energy sucking with yourself. If instead of trying to commit to just one thing, you allow yourself to really flow into the things that excite your sacral, into trying out the different things. And before you know it, you'll look back and you'll be like, oh my God, these are all the things that I've done and I've experimented and I've tried out. That is wild. The biggest mistake a manifesting generator makes is trying to force yourself to continue to do things that you're no longer excited about. And in Align Plus, you're going to learn how to let go of the guilt and relearn how to trust your innate passion and fire to continue to be more efficient and achieve way more by doing so much less. And the less that you're doing, it's still probably gonna be a lot because you are a manifesting generator and that is just the busy energy that you carry, but it's gonna be every single thing that gets you excited and lights you up. The most important thing for you as a manifestor to be able to utilize your energy the best is going to be the sacred pause before the creative urge. And I know that this sounds contrary to being productive and getting more shit done, but this is essential. If you're a manifestor who's constantly busy, you will not get that intense urge. And so you'll be running on this mid-flame, pretending to be, a generator or a manifesting generator, trying to keep up with the Joneses, when really that's not how you're designed to operate. So understanding that Your break, your pause, your rest is so sacred because only in that silence, only in that expansion that you're experiencing as a manifestor can the universe then come and talk through you and awaken that fire that you need to pull through. Because if you're spreading yourself thin, trying to be consistent in the way that society has taught us, it is actually going to drain you and it is going to disconnect you from the divine. I have so many manifestor clients who are like, I don't have creative urges. I never feel the universe speak through me. That's because you're not resting. So start allowing yourself to really move into these zones of deep rest where you chill and you actually really connect to that peaceful essence that is your signature. So my dearest reflector, this is really important. You are not inconsistent, okay? You are lunar. So instead of trying to force your rhythm into societal standards, you gotta break free. You gotta just like remove the shackles of society and throw yourself in connection with the divine and the lunar cycle. And so your wisdom comes when it is meant to come. You are not born to be constrained by productivity hacks or by strategies that make you disconnect from the wisdom and truth that lies in your body. Because being productive is not about how efficient you are, but it is actually about how truly aligned you are. You can get, A, B, C, D done, but if A, B, C, D aren't going to resonate with the world and you are not tapping into your gift, ABC is done without any actual effect. So you put in all of this energy into getting things done that you've been told you have to do or you think you have to do, but then you're actually not seeing a positive resonance. So that is the fastest track to burnout and feeling unseen and not tapping into your wisdom. So the moment that you're able to really just own who you've come to be and express to people what your natural process is, those that are meant in your life, those that will recognize you will be those that honor your unique rhythm. And they will hire you and they will support you and they will love you exactly for the unique process that you have. And the more that you're able to embody that process and to really feel into it, the bigger of an asset you will be. So really understand that your uniqueness and your very different way of operating is going to be such an inspiration for every place that you work in, every, friends group that you hang out with, and everybody whose life you touch. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. If you want me to talk about any subject at all that you find interesting, please let me know. I just love talking to you in the comments. And if you feel like this is an information that could be helpful for others in your life, please share it with them. Tag me if you share this with your community. And remember, I don't care what anybody says. I love you.